couple down there. They're actually
Okay, we're going to call a meeting to order. It is Tuesday, January 2nd, 2024. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Ron.
Okay, do we have any minutes or reports received in file?
Yes, I have the sheriff's November 2023 fees and the collector's November 2023.
Okay, Commissioner Committee Liaison Reports, upcoming meetings and events.
I've got a tri-level meeting this afternoon, and then Cole County Extension Council meeting Thursday evening.
See, we have another meeting at 11 o'clock today, right?
Yes, yes,
And a meeting on Thursday.
yes.
Governor Prayer Breakfast on Thursday. And next Monday, do we talk about ARPA Centertown? I had that on my calendar.
Yes, probably so. If it's on there, it's still.
Okay, that's it.
Okay, I have, tomorrow night I'm going to help with the Missouri Senate dinner. Thursday, there is no communities meeting there. It will start again in February. And then we've got the approval of the 2024 budget. So that is all I have. Okay, we will go to appointments by commission, appointment and reappointment of members to the Care Leave Committee. And you want me to read this?
You can.
Okay, this was provided to me. The Cole County Commission appointed as of this date, January 2nd, 2024, the following individuals to serve on the Care Leave Program Committee. Chairman is Larry Vincent, and there's no term limit. Secretary is Lillian Kennedy, and she will serve 8/1/2023 to 8/1/2026. Finance Officer Debbie Malsner, and there's no term limit, so she can go into 26, 28. Department Head Toby Meyer, 9/21/23 to 8/1/2026. That's a reappointment. County Employees Kevin Light, and he is finishing the term for Brian. He goes till 8/1/2024. Patricia Nilges to 8/1/2024. Rachel Cortez, the reappointments, 8/1/2026. And Tamara Garber, 8/1/2026. That's reappointment. So,
Was that a motion by you to adopt these? Or I'll make the motion.
no, I was just
Okay.
reading what I,
I'll make a motion to adopt the appointments as stated by the presiding commissioner.
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. And I'm glad there is no term limit on you, Debbie, so. Yes,
Just until.
yes. Okay, bids and contracts. The signing of amendment to our PCP agreement with the University of Missouri.
Joe, you got that contract? Basically, the changing of the names from Capital Region to the University of Missouri. Same program, same cost.
It's just an amendment to the original agreement, reflecting the name change.
I'll make a motion to accept the amendment to the physical capacity profile testing agreement, originally with Capital Region Medical Center, now with MU Health.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, approval and signing of quote with Don Brown Chevrolet, not Down Brown, for 2024 Chevy 1500 truck.
Good morning.
Morning.
So this is again reflective of the market of public safety vehicles in today's world. So in our capital budget for 2024, we did have the purchase of a Chevy Tahoe included in there. We've been having ongoing discussions with folks who are listed on the state vehicle contract. When Jessica had that conversation earlier last week, we were advised that they did have Chevy Silverado 1500 pickups with the Pursuit package available and on order. However, there would likely be no Tahoes available in 2024. If we wanted to try and get on the 25 model year, we would be able to do so mid-summer, but there was no guarantee on delivery. So based on that, we felt that it was probably in our best interest to go ahead and secure a vehicle that we knew would be available to us. We kind of discussed internally what that would look like, and we feel like we do have use for a pickup truck, especially with the ATV coming this summer. And then again, with all the stuff that our on-duty battalion chiefs are carrying, having extra space probably wouldn't be a bad idea. So we do feel like the Pursuit rated 1500 will be a good choice for us. Don Brown does have one on order. They anticipate it to be here sometime in the first quarter. Price is $49,544. They did request that we sign a quote if we were interested this week, because if we don't, it will likely find another home by the time we circle back. So I know that the 2024 budget is not approved yet. However, I'm asking that we sign the quote and withhold the PO until after the budget is approved in a couple days. Happy to answer any questions.
Is that same amount we have budgeted as the Tahoe then, or is this gonna be more?
Yeah, so the budget line for the Tahoe was $65,000. That includes all the upfit. So the vehicle price fits well within that budget.
That's what I was gonna ask. Were we taking the stuff from the old Tahoe and bringing it to put in, or we're gonna have to get all new stuff?
It'll be new stuff. The vehicle that we're replacing is that 2013 white Tahoe, and all of that stuff is outdated, and it's stripped down and to no use of us now. So
we'll still be within the budget when
Yep,
we're
yep.
done getting it fit
That's-
with lights and everything.
that's
so.
the goal.
Yeah. Well, I just wondered, you never know if you're changing vehicles, what it takes
Yeah,
to
no,
fit them.
we did try and build that budget line with all the upfit costs, so we're pretty sure that we can upfit it for this. You know, we'll put a cab over camper shell on it and do some things in the back for equipment storage and that sort of stuff, but
Okay.
we should be in and around that number.
Might like it better, who knows?
Exactly.
We haven't had it before.
It just amazes me, though, that we have such a hard time getting trucks and how long it takes. But, yes, I'm fine with that.
Quote here.
I'll make a motion to approve and sign the quote with Don Brown Chevrolet for the 24 Chevy 1500 for $49,544, and await pending budget for the PO, purchase order.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Okay, do we have any unfinished business? New business accounts payable.
We'll skip that today.
We're gonna skip that today? Okay, status of the Missouri State Tax Commission quarterly reimbursement and MOU for 2023. And we've kind of been going back and forth with the assessor, I think in November and December. And so anyway, I've been communicating with Chris, and I'm gonna read just this. This is on the MOU issue. The documents for the funding are on Stacy Jacobs' desk in her to-do file. I spoke to her on Thursday. She said she would send it as soon as she is able to. Right now, I am waiting on the State Tax Commission to send me a final draft for my signature. Speaking to the comment about having 14 months to do it, it took 14 months for the State Tax Commission and I to come to a reasonable draft of the document. So hopefully that money is coming, so we'll just leave it at that, and I am supposed to get a copy of the MOU when it is signed, so that is all I have with that. Public Works Building Permit Fee Schedule.
So we first presented this 3 weeks ago and kind of held it open for some comments. I believe the only one we received, Jeff, you had gotten it from somebody regarding the stormwater ordinance permit and
The land disturbance,
land disturbance
yeah.
permit. And that's really not, I mean, it can be tied to this, but
It's kind
typically
of
it's a
its own.
standalone, right? So,
Yeah, I appreciate the information on that.
yeah, not really part of this, but you could have some simultaneous, but generally this is a separate deal. The purpose of this is to bring things more in line with what we're currently seeing for what building permits cost for our staff to inspect them. And also, as OpenGov rolls out, we needed a little more simpler process for people applying for a permit online. And this will be good to have this updated for building that system in OpenGov. So we're ready to approve this. There's a court order, and the court order basically just accepts the new building permit fee schedule with a revision date of today's date, January 2nd, 2024. So is there any questions about anything?
Nope, I didn't have any other questions on it.
Okay. So the document, it's the court order and then the attached building permit fee schedule. So all commissioners will sign this if it's approved, yes.
This is probably repetitive, but the fee has been determined in part, or maybe mostly in part, to cover the cost of inspections.
That's
Yeah.
exactly how we built what that is, yes.
Okay. It's not a attempt to gouge the builders, the contractors, or anybody else to have a profit center here.
No.
Cover the cost.
Strictly to recoup our cost, and I don't think we fully recoup it, and I don't think that the intent is not for that. It's to bring it more in line to what we're seeing, what it actually costs for us, our inspectors, to do from start to finish a typical building.
It's a more consistent fee also, you know, since it's based on the square footage instead of the amenity that's a house, your bathrooms, your fireplaces, things like that. We can actually give somebody a quote over the phone pretty quick.
Good. All right.
All right, I'll make a motion to approve and adopt the Cole County building permit fee schedule presented here today.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, guys.
And we have to wait 3 minutes, Chief,
Yes, I know.
for the discussion of state ARPA grant for EMS, so.
I wish I would have prepared a topic to fill the gap here, but I wasn't anticipating moving through this so quickly.
Well, good TV, I mean, good coverage on Channel 13 on EMS, so that was the first story this morning on Channel 13 News.
Yeah, so obviously our crews, are working through the holidays and did a fantastic job. Thankfully, this year was relatively uneventful in our jurisdiction. No major events to report, and we're happy to see that everybody was responsible over the last couple days. So, thank you to the public for that, and thank you to our staff who continue to work away from their families and fill the needs of the community. So, super impressive.
1 minute,
1 minute.
1 minute.
Should talk slower.
Jeff, were you well behaved this?
I'm always welcome, as far as you know.
Okay, I just wonder when the chief said that, everybody was.
Who's that? The chefs? Chefs? What?
Chiefs, there's a football team
Oh.
called Chiefs too.
Gotcha.
Yeah. They need
Got a little
to,
worried this weekend though, didn't they?
they need to recruit that Schrader, even though he's small, but my God, he's good. We need somebody like that.
Yeah, I was surprised he didn't get the MVP that game.
Yeah. He's like a little tank. I mean, he's
Yeah.
9:15.
Okay.
Okay, we are going discussion of state ARPA grant for EMS.
Yeah, so we received notice in early December that the state was opening up a funding opportunity utilizing American Rescue Plan Act, state and local fiscal recovery funds. So our understanding, the state has about a pool of $15 million that they are offering for some areas that they've identified for local first responder agencies that they want to focus on. One of those being interoperability communications. So we looked at this for a while and tried to find the right fit, and actually ended up with some needs that we felt that could qualify for the grant. So our staff has been working through that, trying to put that grant information together. The total grant amount that we're looking for is about $236,000. They don't have the quotes finalized yet, but there is a 50% match. But the unique thing about this funding opportunity is that can be that in-kind match can be soft funds, meaning that the cost of the vehicles that are associated with the project can be used as our match. So since the equipment that we're going to be purchasing is for our vehicles, such as mobile radios and mobile repeaters, all of the funds that we've spent to purchase ambulances in 2023 can count towards that match. So I think we purchased about $1 million worth of apparatus last year, so we should have no problems having no money out of pocket with that soft match of that. This grant is administered and applied through the state online grant portal. So there is nothing for you to sign unless we are awarded. So I just wanted to put this on your radar so that you knew we were applying and make sure that we had permission to continue moving forward. I know a lot of the other agencies around us are also applying, so it'll be interesting to see what projects get funded.
That's good.
It sounds like a good move. Whenever you use a soft match that's already been met, will you identify of that million what you're sort of segregating out as the match, so we don't use it for another soft match? How do you do that?
I don't know what the rules are. The sheriff was actually the one who obtained the okay for using the purchases. So I don't know if they make you segregate that or you can't. I don't know of any other grant fundings that would allow you to use a previous purchase as a match. So I don't think we're going to run into any issues there. But one ambulance. Even if we were to just submit one ambulance as our match, is $280,000. So
Okay.
We have 4 other ones that we could use for future needs if that were to be the case.
Okay. ARPA, let's see, encumbrance requirement on ARPA are expiring on December 31 of this year.
Correct.
There might be some funny money that is thrown on the table at the last minute from other unused areas.
To my understanding is that the state is very motivated to get these grants funded for that exact reason.
Okay.
Yep, proceed.
Okay.
We like grants.
Yes. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Chief.
Okay. Well, we breezed through that. Do we have any other business before we go into close? Yes?
Just real quick, talking about ARPA, so we got those stormwater control, runoff control projects using ARPA funds. This month we'll have meetings for the 2 study areas, and public meetings, that is, and then after that we'll make a selection on what areas we want to focus on as far as design and taking a project to construction, with the goal of having it ready to bid by the end of the year. And I think that's an ARPA stipulation still. Now, I've heard that maybe that you can get an extension on that, but I haven't tracked that down.
As of this point, I
You
keep
have-
asking that exact question, and there's no extensions. Yeah.
Okay.
is awarding a bid, I guess, is encumbering it.
Encumbering it, yeah, that would be a,
But,
yeah, correct.
so,
Right.
just putting bids out wouldn't.
We would have to award it, yes. correct.
Okay.
So, I don't think that's a problem. You never know what you're gonna get into, especially when you get into having to acquire easements.
Right.
But, you know, I think that's a pretty good amount of time to get these projects in. The consultant's working on them. They've done the study, so, and done some preliminary engineering to determine, you know, what can be built. So part of the final design, a little bit of that's already been done, so.
So can you sort of outline how this, a meeting might be held? Who the participants might be, when it might occur?
It would be, we don't have a date set exactly. It'll definitely be this month, and it would be in a public meeting, the public invited, advertised through the newspaper, and other, you know, social media and everything else. Just to come and go, kind of drop in and see. It'd be us and the consultant
Okay.
meetings.
A little like some of those highway where they have pictures or drawings
Similar
and
to that, yes.
maps.
Right,
Okay,
yep.
okay.
So as soon as we get everything scheduled, we'll let you know. And they'll probably, so we have two different study areas. It'll be back to back, like a Tuesday, Wednesday. Same location, probably like a 4 to 6 or 4 to 5:30 time period.
All right,
So just letting you know.
thank you.
Is contractors looking better for bidding on projects like this?
As far as just in general, or this type of project,
Yeah.
we've had some pretty good results on some bids lately. I think a lot of it has to do with the time of the year that you bid it. We found that if you can bid things later in the year and have a completion well into the next year, contractors like that, maybe for some filler winter work, or to at least get things on their books for construction in the next year. So we've had some pretty good luck on recent projects on pricing. So,
Thanks.
yep.
Okay. Anything else?
Are we still going with the,
Yeah, I would entertain a motion to go into closed session.
I'll make a motion pursuant to section 610.021 of the revised statutes of Missouri. The commission will go into closed session to discuss the following: personnel issues under 610.021 subsection 3, personnel issues under section 610.021 subsection 13.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Sam,
Yes.
Gary,
Yes.
Jeff.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.